Hi guys, we have landed ourselves in Athens. I just got off the bus from the airport and this is my first Freddo as cappuccino. Tastes like iced coffee and this is something, I don't know what it is actually. I was just pointing, then she just took this one, so I think, I don't know, but it's very hot. I think it's not sweet, it's like savory. I think it's like curd cheese in like a pastry thingy. Anyway, let me finish this, and then the time is quite early again. It's like 10 plus AM and check-in is at 2. So let me do this and then I'll walk somewhere and then I'll update you all a bit on the trip. Okay, see you guys. Alright guys, this is a very monumental moment right now. So we are walking in the Plato's Academy. So this place is where the first Western university was, the whole idea of university and higher education was formulated like 400 BCs, no, during the 400 BC, so that's like more than 2000 years ago. This is the place guys, this is where Plato started teaching people, and this is where he taught Aristotle as well. So as you can see, Plato would have walked down this dirt road as I am now, and he would have been, you know, reflecting, going through deep introspection about the meaning of democracy and life. And these are some of the ruins that you can see. You know, Plato would have probably sat down here or here. Let me also take a seat. I think I'm allowed to take a seat. And this is where Plato would have started lecturing or proselytizing, you know, to his students. So Aristotle would be sitting down here, you know, and then Plato. Damn, this is so cool, man. Uber cool. And then this is probably, you know, the little quarry. You know, like he would have gone for his daily walks here. Let's do this. Just now got one dog that keep barking at me. I don't think he likes me a lot. Probably it's Plato's dog. But yeah guys, this is so cool. You know, you're living in you get to live in the history, you know. And then I think these are the olive trees, but I don't see any olives, so maybe it's not the olive tree. I don't think they had motorcycles back in that day, so it's probably not from then. But yeah, there's supposed to be an olive tree somewhere. I know that he will bask in the shade of the olive trees and lecture. Yeah, look at this. Whoa, look at that ancient relic of a lime bike. I don't think you can see it. Is there? Yeah, they probably didn't have lime bikes back then. But yeah, guys, it's cool. Anyway, the time now is 12:30, and check-in is only in 1.5 hours. Oh, I also got a haircut because, you know, like I was just walking around and I needed to get a haircut anyway, and it was only 12 euros, guys. That's extremely affordable for a haircut. And this must be the site of the gymnasium, I think. Let me check. Yeah, if you can see. Yeah, I think this is the gymnasium, guys. You know, because Socrates talked about building the auxiliary class, mastering the brain as well as the brawn, and that's how you create the class to be ruling the people. So I think this is the gymnasium. That's cool, yeah. That's cool. It's interesting. And then, yeah, man, I'm just in awe of this place. I'm a big philosophy buff, guys, if you haven't noticed. Oh, they also got... No, I don't think these are ancient. I mean, maybe they had pull-up bars back then. Can you imagine, like, Socrates? No, Socrates was dead, he died. Socrates died because he got charged for impiety of the youth. Like, people said that he was messing with the heads. A lot like what's happening right now, current day and age. It's bloody leftists. But I guess it's democracy, there's democracy. So we can't complain. But, democracy, demos, ruling of the people, And nowadays, we're just having elites, high and mighty elites, looking down at us. Okay, this is not a political channel, so I won't go down into that. But you know what? Maybe I should make this like my niche, talking politics while doing the video. But if I did that, then probably I wouldn't be so popular. We can leave it as that. But yeah, guys, this is so cool. Yeah. Anyway, my flight was at 6 a.m. this morning. But I'm not feeling too tired this time because I did sleep before actually. Okay, not really sleep. It's like one of those things, right? Like, your eyes are closed. Am I still recording? Oh yeah, I just couldn't see myself. Yeah, like your eyes are closed and but like you're awake but your eyes are closed, and it's like we can't really tell if you're actually asleep. But when my alarm woke up, my alarm sounded, I did have quite a shock. So I'm assuming I was kind of asleep, but probably wasn't in like REM sleep. Just a cemetery. I can't tell. Let's cross and get a closer look. I will cross once there's no car to kill me. Okay, yeah. This is cemetery. They're just rocks. It looks like a cemetery, if you can see. But anyway, yeah, so I had a bit of sleep. And then on the plane I was knocked out. So I think I can survive. But yeah, this is going on. This is a very protracted introduction to Plato's Academy. This is where the word academy came from, by the way. This is why academy is associated with education, because of Plato. So yeah, guys, it's just truly mesmerizing. But yeah, let me hang around a bit more, go and check in, and then we catch up later. Alright guys, so this is definitely a gymnasium because the board says so, even though this gymnasium, even though it has been vandalized by the usual suspects. But yeah, so this is very much a Socratic idea, having a gymnasium, not just for physical physical excellence, but also mental heuristics, also spiritual heuristics, and also the use of music and stuff like that, if I'm not wrong, to really build that guardian class in society. And this is where the youth will come for gym. Well, it's one of the gyms here. It's quite a actually it's a very strategic place to have, if you wanted to have an outdoor part of your university, it is quite strategic because it's a very hot day here, but here they get quite good wind flow. And yeah, just imagine, man, it's 3,000 almost 3,000 years ago, people are just here in the gym, the youth of Athens. This is where they will be frolicking around. Okay, we're not frolicking, because I don't think Plato would have taken their frolicking, but yeah, this is where it's a cradle of Western philosophy, guys. let's just take some time to really let this soak in. And then we have a very appropriate juxtaposition with what the world has come to. Vandalism and a lack of appreciation for things like that in life. But I think these are also the olive trees that I was talking about, because I think those, I don't know if you can see on camera, but there's some yellow color stuff. I think those are the olives. Should I take a bite? Nah, probably wouldn't do that, because then I also might end up in the ground here. But anyway, yeah. So I think we're done now officially with this academy. Breathtaking. It's also really hot, by the way, in Athens. It's like 28 degrees or something, and a lot of the things aren't really well taken care of. You know, right? If I was just thinking about it, right, walking like in the street, not in the park but in the street, if you told me this is JB, I'll believe you. It looks like JB. For my Western audience, JB is Johor Bahru, which is in Malaysia. It looks exactly like that, guys. Honestly, same vibe. And the only Greek that I know is Malacca and Munara, which my Cypriot friends told me. Hi guys, they taught me, my Asian friends, because Cyprus is in Asia. If you all didn't know, fun fact for you all, Cyprus is in Asia. Maybe that's why this whole region feels very Asian. You know, like it feels very like JB. And the climate is also similar. It feels pretty similar to Israel actually, the climate. And even the terrain and the environment feels like Israel, just that it's more rundown here, unfortunately. I don't think they will like me saying that, but it's the truth. And yeah guys, it's just very exciting. But now we got 1 more hour to check in, so maybe we can start strolling to the hostel now, and then I'm gonna go take a nap, and we see from there what to do. Cheers. Hey, hi guys, we just woke up from the customary nap. We have made it to like, I think this is the main square in Athens. It's called Monster Riki. I believe on top that's the Acropolis and all the ruins, but I'm not going there now because it's 9 PM. I'll probably go another day. Now agenda is to find food. Yeah, literally all I've done is eat, sleep, and now I'm gonna go eat again, and then probably that's it for the day lah. But yeah guys, this is the main square. It's quite bustling with people, but so far I don't know why, but Athens is giving me like third world country vibes, you know, like something about it, man. It feels like Bangkok or like Saigon. Like this square feels like one of the not Saigon, Hanoi. This feels like one of the main squares in Hanoi. I can't remember the name, but you know the rooftop things? Yeah, it feels like that. But anyway, let's see what we can eat, and then I'll get back to you all later. Cheers. Hey, hi guys. So we are gonna have dinner now. We're having burger because actually I came to have this thing, but the queue is way too long, and it's just gyros again. And I think having 2 gyros in a day is a bit much. So maybe I'll come back here another day, but it's very popular, if I can see. But anyway, let's go in for a taste test. So we also got beer. Cheers. Fries. Okay, it's quite standard, but all this for €8 is a good deal. It's $12 for beer, fries and burger, and then I'll probably go and get dessert from this place after this. Although I meant to be on a diet, but I guess we have to start the diet. We have to resume when I'm back in Budapest because holiday, you know. But yeah, let me consume this, chill a bit, and then dessert after this. Probably a dessert. Yeah, guys, having dessert. I knew I said I was gonna have the thing that I showed you just now, the Lukumare thing. When I saw the reviews online on Google, right? The first review said if you're on a diet, do not go here. Then I was thinking it's a sign from God that I should not go. Then the next thing I saw was that probably like 1,000 calories. I felt the sugar in my head for the whole day. I was like, okay, never mind. So instead I settled for some goat ice cream. To be fair, I can't really taste the goat, it just tastes like normal ice cream. But I think it's actually good ice cream. The guy said it tastes like mother's milk. I don't know how he knows how mother's milk tastes like, but I don't know how he remembers lah, but I mean, okay. Anyway, yeah, I can't really taste the goat. But like, you know the thing that I had in the morning, right, that with my coffee, that one really tasted like goat. Like the moment you bit into it, right, you be like, you could like really taste the goat like bah. Wait, do goats bah or that shit? I don't know what sound goats make lah, but that one really tastes like goat. You know, like you could eat, like could taste the goat. This one not really. So yeah, I'm in like a square now. Sinkama Square or something. Probably gonna finish this and then go back to the hostel because tomorrow morning I got interview again. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do, guys. No other plans for today, and hopefully tomorrow will be more fun. Yeah, I don't sleep for so long. So cheers, back. Okay, hi guys, welcome to the Pnyx or the Nyx. Pnyx, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Pnyx. So this is the birthplace of Athenian democracy, where, you know, it used to be direct democracy back in Athens. The speaker would come up and stand here, and this place would house like up to like 10,000, 13,000 people. Like, so regular Athenians could come and talk about public affairs. So this is basically like a speaker's corner, but you know, like this is how they actually deliberated and voted on things. 600 BC. So like as you can see, it is perched high up in a hill. The Acropolis is there, and this is the city. And this used to be stairs. I don't know if you can tell, but this used to be stairs where the people will walk up and then come to debate their affairs and talk about policies. You know, the way it should be done. You know, not how it's done nowadays, and you got lazy and just let random elites talk about and direct our lives. But anyway, let's not get into the politics, yeah. But yeah, so this is the birthplace for democracy, guys. It feels surreal to be standing here. But I must say, right, I don't think as much as it being a direct democracy back then, right, I don't think it's very inclusive. Because how are some people like, okay, this is quite high up, you know, this is quite high up at the hill. So I don't think old people could have walked up. So they already discounted old people from the democracy. But I'm sure a lot of the senators were actually old. I don't know how they came up. They probably used to be fitter than us also. You know, times have become bad. But so people like Themistocles, you know, from 300 to, not the first one, to the guy, he would have come here and asked for more naval ships to fight the Persians and stuff. But yeah, guys, this is the site of where the Athenians would sit down and talk about, you know, the important things in life. And I get to stand here now. Also the souvlaki I had just now was very nice, and it was only like 10 euros for all that, which is a pretty good deal. $15. It's pretty good. And yeah, I probably shouldn't have brought my speed cats because they're getting really dirty. I also brought them to Auschwitz, and they got really dirty from there as well. So, but these shoes have been through a lot of history, man. Probably might get heavy, you know, carrying all the weight of history on my feet. But yeah, so this is part 1 of my democracy walk. I'm supposed to go to Socrates' prison next. I hope it's not too far because it's very hot. My iPhone is overheating, I can't use it. So I don't know where to go because it says let iPhone cool down before using. So like I can't even check the map. But I guess we just have to wing it and imagine where Socrates would have gone. But yeah, guys, I don't know if you can see my face. It's actually very hot. It's very hot, very sunny. But okay, let's move on, and then we'll catch up once I find the prison, or once I'm in a prison. You never know. Could be either one. Okay, we're not done with the place yet because this is the place where the guy spoke, whoever spoke, and then this is the altar of Zeus. I think this is where like the big boy sat. You know, not Zeus himself, but like the president of the council or something. I think this is where he sat. And he had the best view in the whole place. So he probably was like, king of the castle, ha ha ha, I got a chair. It's probably king of the castle. And then those were the steps they were talking about that people came up from. But honestly, from here it looks more like a pit, you know. They probably like threw the communists in there or something, you know, like the communists, the BLM, the Free Palestine dudes, they all thrown there probably, you know. I'm joking, by the way, it's a joke. Relax. King of the castle. But yeah, now we are going to the Socrates prison. Arriba, let's go. King of the castle. Let's go. Yeah, this is supposed to be the prison, but as I was reading from that thingy here, it says that it's not actually a prison, but they're just calling the prison because they don't know what it was. But yeah, so it's just like I'll show you all in closer detail soon. But yeah, so it's like it's just some rooms that are locked, and they assume that this is the prison of Socrates, but they don't actually know. But anyway, like Socrates was not someone who was very well liked, I guess. Like he would go around and just like apparently it's the law is that he will go around and just talk to people on the street and like engage in Socratic dialogue with them. Like he'll ask them about their beliefs, and he'll just be like, why? You know, that was like his attempt to be like a get fly, like just to like get flies are those flies that go around the horses, just stay there, like just to prick into them and disturb them, you know. So that's why I want to go to the he used to do this at a place called the Agora. It's like a central marketplace. It's somewhere here. It's like 5 minutes away. The thing is, my phone died and I can't charge it because it says that it has to return to normal temperature before I can charge. But so we have to wing it. But let me show you all inside this presumed cave, which is not, but I'll just show you all inside anyway. It does look like a prison, to be fair. I can understand why they thought he was in prison here, but it's very cool, you know, like you would rather be inside there than outside here because it's very hot, but it's very nice and cool inside. Hello? Socrates? No, he's not gonna come out. It's more likely that some homeless people come out and scare me than Socrates, I think. But yeah, let's go and try and find the Agora. Or maybe I should do the smart thing and head back to the hostel because I have no phone. But I think yeah, man, nothing's working. Come on, take photos. But it's just a cave, you know. It's no big deal. Okay, let's go and find the Agora. Let's try to maybe ask some people if they know where the Agora is. They probably won't, but oh, Socrates found him. But yeah, let's go and find Socrates. Good morning, guys. So yesterday I didn't end up going to the Agora thing because I realized you have to pay, and instead I went back to the hostel. I took a big nap, and then I woke up at like late, and I went to have dinner. And that's it I did. So now we're having breakfast. It's actually 2 p.m. by the way. Like I'm very tired. Some apple pie, and of course Fredo espresso. So let's get this apple pie out. Okay, let's go for a bite. Cheers. Lovely. Yeah, I'm sure the Federal Espresso is good as well, but I can't reach down and... Yeah, that's why I don't do stupid stuff, guys. Yeah, let me finish this and see you later. Hi guys, this is sheep yogurt with honey and nuts. It smells like sheep. Let's go for a bite. Cheers.